We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in a moment by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, but first let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Stars as voted on by you, the fans. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, the National League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Chris Paddock, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
American League, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him one gone. Striding in, Jose Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. The 0-1 pitch.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
The 0-2 delivery. A ball and 2 strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
1-2, here it comes. Back up the middle, reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half inning. It's the American League nothing, National Leaguers coming to bat. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game, exclusively on MLB Network. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. Hey, let me tell you about outfielder J.D. Martinez. We already know he's one of the biggest bats in the game, the ability to go deep to all parks. But I don't think people realize how good a defender this guy is. The ability to go back on the ball and a strong arm to boot.
Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now the pitch. Mookie Betts waits on deck. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
From the Los Angeles Dodgers, the designated hitter.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 now to Mookie.
Count is 2-1.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the right fielder at the track. It's out of here. A solo home run there for Mookie. And the NL is on the board first. It's 1-0.
always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
That is good.
Standing in, Nolan Arena.
The third baseman, Nolan Arena.
First pitch on its way.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0.
That's ball two.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fourth. From the Washington Nationals, the left fielder. Juan.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And that's too high. Ball 2. Soto is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And he goes after the 3-0 slider, but missed it. 3-1. Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Freeman.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
1-2 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
American League. The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And he misses. 2-1. And the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth from the Chicago White Sox, the designated hitter.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Pitch on the way. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. Two and 0 pitch on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2, full count. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Danny Santana. And he puts it on the ground to second. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go in the American League. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
The right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Batting seventh from the Arizona Diamondbacks, the center fielder, Martinez.
To the plate now, Ketel Marte, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. One strike now from Cole. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Fouled away. Blackman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 1-0. Two out here and a runner at second. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
The set and the 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. NL leaves 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Max Scherzer, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Stepping in, Salvador Perez, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
The catcher, Salvador Perez.
First delivery to him on the way. Scherzer has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
At third, Arenado. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth. From the Detroit Tigers, the first baseman, Miguel.
At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Bases are empty. One man out. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Two out, nobody on. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. The 2-1.
We got a full count. 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Martinez, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set, now the pitch.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Two men are on with two men out. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
Called to the bullpen now, and the man making the appearance is the hard-throwing youngster Chris Sale.
Chris Sale.
Bottom of the inning now. Digging in to try it again. Jonathan Villar. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start home first. Now the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
One ball, one strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Santana patrolling center makes the play, one out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mookie.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. First delivery to him on the way. One out, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arena.
Here's Nolan Arena. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he lays off there, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers, but they lead it 1-0. Steven Strasburg, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 37.
Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
The left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the second baseman,
So 1 away away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Blackman is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Moncada.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. From the stretch.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. National Leaguers out in front, 1-0. Blake Snell, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 4, Blake Snell.
Striding in once again, Juan Soto. He drew a walk his first time up.
The left fielder, Juan Soto.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey.
Here it comes on 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's a .333 hitter. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground out to short. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackman as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana is there, and he has it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 4. Pick now.
2 on here with 1 man out, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the NL line score thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He stays alive. Still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the NL line score thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
This one's flared off to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1-0 pitch, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Cabrera is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We played 4 full. It's the National League 2 and the American League nothing. Trevor Bauer, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 27, Trevor Bauer.
Leading off the inning, Danny Santana, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the run.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and with it, the American League has trimmed the deficit to 2-1 now.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
And up steps Salvador Perez. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Ramos has got it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
That counts 0-2.
Bases are empty, one man out. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And he fouls this one off. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Bullet back up the middle. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run. This is now a 1-run game. Last half of the 5th coming up. The NL's on top, 2-1. Justin Verlander takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 35, Justin Verlander.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way from Verlander. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Mookie Betts as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-1 home.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now Verlander will turn and go to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And that'll bring in Nolan Arena. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Cabrera over to his left. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 22. Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Betts is on the move. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for the National Leaguers. They still lead it 2-1. Madison Bumgarner takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 40. Madison. One-starter.
So striding in, Jose Martinez.
Leading up for the American League, the right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
In now, Anthony Rendon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out to left. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now that the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Coming to the plate now, Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
At the ball.
2 out with a man at first. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Nope. 3-0. Yohan Moncada would be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Yohan Moncada. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with one swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Leone Kella will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the National League, number 35, Cody Bellinger. Now Paddock, center fielder.
At the plate, Danny Santana, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Now the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the American League 4 and the National League 2. Jordan Zimmerman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So coming to the plate, Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First offering on its way.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Freeman will head to second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pitch is popped up, but this will land untouched. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Torres brings it in, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marte, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch on its way.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Now the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Torres has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in and looking for more, Javier Baez. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
A dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the American League 4 and the National League 3. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. He's set, and the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 is a breaking ball in off the plate. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Grounded back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Cabrera for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Anderson.
D. Gordon will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
D. Gordon.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. American League goes down in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. D. Gordon will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 9.
Roberto Osuna gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
Max Muncy will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Osuna, a 25-year-old, he throws a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a changeup, and a cutter. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1. 2-2 the count. And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
JT Realmuto will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Realmuto.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. One out, nobody on. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Jeff McNeil will come on as a pinch hitter.
National leader, number 6.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2.
Ball in. Count is 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Michael Givens takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Michael Givens.
Chris Bryant will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Freddie Freeman.
Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Two out with the man at first. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Goodbye home run. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Man, he got hurt. His second pitch that's coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Omar Narvaez will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Pinch hitter. Omar Narvaez.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Max Muncy stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Now playing lefty, number 17, Chris Bryant.
Jeff McNeil remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Chris Bryant takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Now at first base, number 10,
Omar Narvaez will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 10, Omar Narvaez.
Kenley Jansen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 74, Kenley.
Nelson Cruz is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Set and the 1-0 pitch is a fastball that misses. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 2-0. To 2-2 now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Renato Nunez will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the American League, number 39, Renato Nunez.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Fouled off.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. It hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with two men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the American League, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Nelson Cruz will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 23.
Renato Nunez will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot. Jorge Soler remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field.
Now at third base,
Cody Bellinger is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Joe Jimenez is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
For the American League, number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Here's Javier Baez. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. First and second here with nobody out.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Line drive to center field. Santana is right there, 1 down. Now a long throw to third. Will
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Runners are at first and third, one away. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Gene Segura will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Torres hit the bag. Paul Goldschmidt will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 now. Jeff McNeil would be next. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Sliced hard on the ground. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it 7-4.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he'll take a look at ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0 home sent in the air out to straightaway center. Santana will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 9th inning coming up. It's the National League 7 and the American League 4. Cody Bellinger stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now playing right field, number 35.
Gene Segura stays in the ballgame in the 9-hole and takes over at second base.
Number 2, Segura.
Giovanni Gallegos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Marcus Semien is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Paddock.
Reese McGuire will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 10.
This is line to left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are two away now.
Up next for the American League, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Santana. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. Two out here in the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard to third. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The National League jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Keone Kela gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious National League All-Stars, 7 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the visitors, 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home.